for another video in the future. All right, Q&A number 8. What we want to think about here is, what are your thoughts on becoming the hardest worker in the room? So I see this all over social media. Hardest worker in the room, no one outworks me, no one touches what I do when I train, and my initial thoughts are always, well, I have 2 thoughts actually. The first one is gonna be a bunch of people are lying and one person in this whole planet is telling the truth. There's only one true hardest worker, ever. And I would challenge that most people would assume that's someone like David Goggins, right? He's willing to go in the deep end, where most people would tap out. So to me, everyone else who cannot outwork him is a fucking liar. That's number 1. Number 2 is, if I'm the hardest worker in the room, what I need to think about is, what room am I in? If I go to the Salem YMCA, I better be. If not, I need to question how hard I'm working. If I'm going to a local gym where there's no competitors, congratulations, you're the fastest kid on the JV football team. Great job. It's just true. Like, if you aren't in a room that's challenging you, you need to either change that room or be in a place in your mind where you're in a different room around superior athletes. You know, I've been fortunate enough to be around a lot of giant bodybuilders who crank really hard. I've been fortunate enough to be around a lot of dudes who played in the NFL, and I saw what big, fast humans look like. And sadly, most people who say I'm the hardest worker in the room or no one outworks me, like, haven't been around someone who's truly gotten in the trenches and cranked to where they blacked out, threw up, passed out, couldn't see straight. So I would really challenge you to think about that and really start to expose yourself to higher level athletes, whether that be bodybuilding or sports or whatever field you're in. You know, I've heard entrepreneurs say, no one's outworking me, and the next thing you know, they spend time around a dude who's made millions of bucks, and they're like, man, I'm not even sniffing that level of work ethic. And that's because they had no angle of perspective. One of the biggest things that I always experience when someone comes and is fortunate enough to be able to train with me is like, man, I didn't know I could go that hard. Like, is this a normal workout for you? And I'm like, it's pretty normal, but we aren't going full maximum capacity because you are holding us back. Because I'm a lot of times having to coach and motivate, where if you're a normal training partner of mine, we're just getting after it, back and forth, trying to kill each other. So I would really challenge you about that whole statement, reevaluate it, because I see everyone posting it, and it kind of hurts my heart, because it's almost like saying, I'm already at the top level, I can't get any better. And to me, this is not true. Every single year, every single workout that I do based in bodybuilding or football or whatever I was trying to attack in life, is I knew there was more to give. I knew I could find another gear. And to me, like, no one ever truly gives 100%. If you've ever listened to that David Goggins podcast with Joe Rogan, where he said, do you think you've ever went 100%? And he said, no, I think I went 99.999, because 100 would be death. So something for you guys to think about.